Morning, YouTube friends. Well, this morning, the plan is I'm doing some varnishing. Varnishing the ceiling up here. I already did the bedroom ceiling. It took me about 20 minutes, which isn't bad, considering it's 12 by 12 room. A couple years ago, I did a bunch of ceiling like this, and I varnished every board individually. I laid them out, varnished like 15 or 20 boards, went back a little while later, varnished 15 or 20 boards, back a little bit later, put the third coat on, 20 or 15 boards, tossed all those boards off to the side, and then started all over again until I had all my wood varnished, and then I put the ceiling up. I was told when I bought the varnish, it's a clear coat. It's a satin finish, water base. I was told don't use a roller on it because it'll cause bubbles. No, I don't think she knew what she was talking about. Because what I do now is I put it up on the ceiling like this, and then I varnish it. I'm going to varnish this whole entire ceiling in like a half an hour, my first coat. Second coat will be the same, third coat maybe a little less. So in an hour and a half, I'll have this whole ceiling finished. Whereas if I put those boards and did them individually, I ran a roller over them and then I brushed them, every board. Now I just varnish them with a roller up on the roof. The other thing I've done here is I've bought my drywall, but I've decided not to put the drywall up until the ceiling's varnished, which means now I don't even have to cut around the outside edge with a paintbrush. All I do is just varnish the thing. And you'll see me going in two different directions. That's to get rid of the bubbles, and that's also to make sure I fill those cracks in. If I don't go in two different directions, then I'm going to have to take my paintbrush down all those cracks, which I don't want to do. So the way the camera's sitting up, you may not see the whole thing getting varnished, but you'll get the idea. So that's what I'm doing right now. So just watch, and I'll fast forward it. Okay, I'm done. I've used just a speck over half a can. This is what I'm using. And, oh, pardon me. Oh, you're not French. Oh, okay. This is what I'm using. And I really like it because it doesn't seem to turn to that yellow color I don't like. So, yeah, this works really well. I used a half a can. It's about $135 Canadian a can. I'm going to use 3 coats, so I'm going to have to buy another can. Probably because I'm doing no more tongue and groove other than these 2 ceilings. I'll probably just get a smaller can. So that took me half an hour to do this ceiling. To you, it probably didn't seem like that long, but it took me half an hour. So a half a can, and I've done about 400 square feet. Between the 2 ceilings is 400 square feet. So a couple of tips. Tip number 1, like I said before, if you can do your ceiling before you do your walls, then you don't have to do any cutting at all. Like if you watch, you see I didn't get my brush out at all. Tip number 1. Tip number 2, on new construction, let your lights hang. Don't put your lights in. You don't want to tape all around them and all that stuff. Now, if they're already there, there's nothing you can do about it. But if you can do it without having your lights up, that's a great tip. Tip number 3, again with new construction, if you haven't got anything on the floor, works out perfect because if you drip, I made a couple drips over there. It's not really a big deal. Just leave them. Here's a good tip for you. In between coats, don't wash out your roller. Don't clean it all out and put it away, and then you go to pick it up again. It's a little bit wet. You got to grab a different roller. Get that roller, put it inside a bread bag or a sandwich bag, or not a sandwich bag, but a garbage bag. Throw it in the refrigerator. I can throw that roller in the refrigerator, and I can probably leave it there for a month, and then pull it out and use it again. So that is a really good tip. Now, I'm not a professional. As you can see with some of my other videos, I make lots of mistakes. I'm not a professional painter. You know, they say when you paint, only paint one direction. Well, that's true. But when you're varnishing, it's a little bit different story. So get that roller, throw it in a garbage bag, throw it in the fridge. If you're planning on doing some painting later on today, then get that paint tray. Throw it in a garbage bag, throw it in the fridge too. The paint tray, you can leave it in the fridge probably for a couple days, maybe longer. The roller, you can probably leave it in for a couple weeks. Your brush, I always get these brushes. I pop it in a sandwich bag, toss it in the fridge. My wife sometimes opens up the fridge and there's paint rollers, paint brushes, even my worms. If I'm going fishing, I'll throw those worms in the fridge for a couple weeks. So those are the tips for today. Work with your lighting. If you watch, you can see spots where you've missed, and you can see spots where there's runs. But if you work with your lighting, then you can find those spots a lot easier. Yeah, that's basically it for today. Hopefully these tips will help you out. You may be planning on doing some tongue and groove ceiling or doing some wood. I don't know. But if you are, hopefully this tip helped you out. It would really be helpful to me if you subscribe to my station. I'm trying to build subscribers. And give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And if you have any comments, I appreciate those as well. I usually comment back if someone has something to say. I'll try to engage in a conversation with them. So anyways, have yourself a great day. And we'll talk to you in the next video.